just a heads up, I've never done content like this before, so it may be a little bad. If you don't like the content, you can feel free to click off, it's fine. But it would be nice if you would leave a like and subscribe, because that would be a good way to let me know that you do enjoy the content and you actually want to see more stuff like this. But anyways, let's get straight into the video. So with the Minecraft 1.16 Nether update dropping in, I don't know, a few weeks, we probably have less than 2 weeks left until this update drops, because we're already at pre-release 3. That brings the question to everybody's mind. What should I do to prepare my lovely little world that I made here for the 1.16 Nether update? And that is what I'm here to talk about today. I decided we mix things up because I kind of failed at Village Raid miserably. So, yeah. Today, we are going to be going over 7 things you should do to prepare your world for the Minecraft 1.16 Nether update. But without any further ado, let's get straight into the game as soon as I change my HUD. So yeah, this is going to be, different, to say the least, from my normal content. I usually just do OP videos. But today, there's leaves in here for some reason. Today, we're going to be going into the Nether and diving into what we can do to prepare for the Nether update. So now, obviously, number 1 is, without a question, going to be Netherite. I fell into a hole. How am I supposed to get as much netherite as possible once the update comes out? Because obviously, when the update hits, you're going to want to have as much netherite as you can possibly get your hands on. And for those of you who don't know, the recipe for netherite is 4 gold ingots and 4 netherite scraps. Pretend those blocks of coal are netherite scraps. There's going to be a lot of pretending because I don't have access to the beta right now. So yeah, you use those netherite scraps, and then you turn the diamond tools plus a netherite ingot into a netherite tool. That's what that's supposed to mean. So yeah, we obviously use the smithing table for this, but once again, I can't do anything with it because not the Nether update yet. But yeah, so what you do if you want to do this. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get either TNT, diamond pickaxes, and beds, because there's good value in each option. For example, you can mine in here, and you can use the TNT, which is actually going to be a very effective method. See, there's the lava. This already gave me like 2 veins of quartz. And then you can just keep using TNT, and then you can go all the way back here. And also, another good option would be beds, because beds make a bigger explosion than that. So, you just hopefully don't. Oh, I'm almost dead. Oh. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how to get out of here. But yeah. Also, the much safer option is to use an efficiency 4 pickaxe. So obviously, we can look how fast I'm tearing through this netherrack. I can find ancient debris in any kind of manner this quickly. And I might as well tell you that you smelt the ancient debris in the furnace to get netherite scraps, and those netherite scraps can then be turned into netherite ingots as shown earlier, which can then be used to combine diamond tools to get netherite tools. This also applies to any sword, tool, weapon, or armor. It's not just pickaxes. And there's essentially an entire new tier of ore in Minecraft, which is kind of unheard of, and it's pretty cool. So anyways, number 2, you're going to want to gather as much gold as you can now. Because, in case you don't know, oh, I didn't put anything in that chest. I might have to borrow some of these gold from the netherite recipe. In case you don't know, here, I'm just gonna take some from this chest. In case you don't know, you can barter with piglins now. Let's pretend this pigman is a piglin. So yes, after the 1.16 Nether update, pigmen are going to be replaced with piglins, or zombified piglins. And there's also going to be a normal counterpart to them called piglins. What you would do is you would throw a gold ingot at their feet, and they would basically pick it up. They would look at it for a few seconds, and then they would throw out another item at you, and it would basically, it could be quartz, it could be fire-breathing potions, ender pearls, crying obsidian. It can be a whole range of things. I think the most common is, like, what is it, gravel or something? But yeah. So basically, what you want to do is you want to gather as much gold as you can, whether it would be from a gold farm, which we are going to be talking about later, or just mining, maybe in a mesa biome, I don't know. You want to get as much gold as possible. 1, for the piglin bartering, and 2, because you need 4 gold ingots for every 1 netherite ingot you make. So for 1 netherite pickaxe over here, that would be 4 gold ingots and 4 netherite scraps. So you're obviously going to need a lot of gold for this update, and that is where this next one is going to come in. Well, it's not this next one, it's the one after that. But yeah, point is, get a lot of gold, and your life will be much, much easier when it comes time for the Nether update. But now, that brings us on to number 3. Once we make it to the top of this ladder, it's going to be number 3. You're going to want to build a Nether hub. And you're like, Trilad, why do you want to build a Nether hub? What does this have anything to do with preparing for the Nether update? And I will show you. So let's say you've built a Nether hub at the Nether ceiling around here. You've got a nice blue ice pathway on most of these. And I kind of set this up. Are you proud of me? This is the first time I've done scripted content, so are you kind of proud of me, guys? Anyways, you might want to leave one of these untouched. So let's say you mined out this right here, you mined out this one all the way down to the edge of the world, you mined this one to the edge of the world, but you left this one. You want to leave this one until 1.16, and then as soon as the update hits, you're going to want to start mining. And then, in no time, you should be able to come across the new biomes, because there are 5 new biomes that have been added with the 1.16 Nether update. There have been the Warped Forest, the Crimson Forest, the Basalt Deltas, and the... what was the other one? Oh, God. It's Warped Forest, Crimson Forest, Nether Wastes, and there's going to be Basalt Deltas, and there's one other that I can't remember right now. Oh yeah, Soulstone Valley. So those are the 5 biomes that are going to be in the Nether after this update, versus the one that we had, because this was the only biome. The Nether Wastes was the only biome, and now, after the update, we are going to have 5 different Nether biomes, which is actually kind of insane. So yeah, point is, you want to build a Nether hub, and if you've already built one, you want to leave at least one shaft in your Nether hub undone, because you can do it in your other shafts, but you'd have to go all the way down to the end and dig out from there. And now, that brings us on to number 4, so let's just hope we don't die here. So number 4 is going to be AFK in any existing gold farms. And why do we want to AFK at existing gold farms? Well, because gold farms are kind of going to stop working after the Nether update, so as you can do, back before the Nether update, you would have pigmen in a Nether gold farm, whatever you want to call it. And basically what you do is these pigments would fall, and they would basically die. And when they died, they would drop gold. And I don't think I got any gold there. No, we got some gold. Basically, they drop gold nuggets, gold swords, and gold ingots. But now, thanks to the 1.16 Nether update has broken gold farms entirely. So, now, in order to make up for that, you're going to want to AFK at any gold farms as you can now, because they'll stop working probably after this update comes out, and you'll have to rebuild them, and I don't think they'll be as efficient, but I'm not that sure about it. So yeah, AFKing at any gold farms would be a good idea. Just stand here next to your pigment gold farm, and, I don't know, do an overnight session or something. I've never built a gold farm personally, but yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys in your long-term worlds should have. So, point being, you should definitely AFK at some gold farms, so you have plenty of gold, and this also ties into number 2, which is gathering as much gold as I can have. And in case you can't tell, I'm stuttering even with the script next to me, and that's why I'm pausing for a little bit. But yes, number 5 is have glowstone ready for the respawn anchor. So in case you don't know, glowstone is used on this respawn anchor, which we're going to pretend is the obsidian block, because it's kind of an obsidian texture. Basically, what we do is you use glowstone to power this thing. They have 4 charges, and each charge would use 1 glowstone dust. Let's just say I died in the Nether, and then I'd respawn next to this thing, but one of the glowstone charges would be taken up. And this is why, up here, you just want to go to your nearest glowstone vein, and you want to just start mining away, because after the update, there is going to be... I'm not saying glowstone's going to be more rare. Would it be more rare? I'm not sure. If you want all of the statistics, I'll leave a link to the Minecraft wiki down below. Also, I'm not sure what I'm talking about at this point, but Point is, you want to gather as much glowstone as possible, because if you are planning on living in the Nether, I don't know why you would, apart from some sort of YouTube challenge, you're going to want a lot of glowstone. And by that, I mean a lot, because if you're somebody like me who dies a lot, I don't think I die that much, but a stack and a half should be plenty of enough glowstone to last you for a lifetime, or at least the length of that world. So yeah, number 5, you're going to want to have as much glowstone as possible. You want to have as many charges on this thing as you can, and yeah. So number 6 is we are going to want to start making soul sand highways, plus gathering the soul sand. In case you're wondering why we need to gather so much soul sand and build highways out of it, because, like, you go slower on it, right? And that would be true, except if we go over here and to our chests, there's a new enchantment we are going to be getting called Soul Speed. And yes, I know it's an Unbreaking book, but remember, I don't have the beta, so I kind of have to do this. So basically, what we'd be doing is we would be grabbing our diamond boots. These will be Nether Right if I had the update. And we are going to want to apply Soul Speed to these. So once you put these boots on, it'll essentially be the equivalent of you running like a madman. So basically, what this would be is it would be the equivalent of, like, running on a... Well, this is about walking speed on Soul Speed. With Soul Speed on, this is you sprinting and jumping is about walking speed. With just like Soul Speed 1. It's a very useful enchantment, and while it works on Soul Soil, it also works on Soul Sand, meaning you can use a shovel and go over and find a big patch of Soul Sand, and then you can just start gathering up as much as you can now, because Soul Soil does not exist as of yet. But Soul Sand does, and Soul Sand has the exact same properties with Soul Speed as Soul Soil does. The only difference is, on Soul Soil, you can walk faster normally, versus on Soul Sand, it kind of sucks you down a little bit and slows you. So yes, gather as much Soul Sand as you can to make Soul Sand highways for Soul Speed. And now, that brings us on to the 7th and final thing that you should do to prepare for the Minecraft 1.16 Nether update. You should... This depends on personal preference. That's why there's a star next to it on my script. So, you can explore the Nether now. Like, if you like the original Nether biome, or the Nether Wastes, as it's now called, that's fine. You should explore as much of your Nether as you can now, because once the update hits, you're not going to have a guarantee if your Nether is going to be Nether Waste, or you could spawn the Soul Sand Valley, Crimson Forest, Warps Forest, Basalt Delta, all of that other stuff. And if you want Nether Wastes as your normal biome to have, like, you want a Nether Wastes fortress, which I don't blame you, because skeletons spawn a lot, so do ghasts in the Soul Sand Valley, you get piglins in the Crimson Forest, and there could be a lot of mobs. This one is one of the more relatively safe biomes, because only zombified piglins and the occasional ghast would spawn. But yeah, if you do want to see the old Nether biome, if you don't like the old Nether Wastes, though, and you want to get the new biomes, then I recommend exploring as little of your Nether as possible. Just have the portal, have maybe a guard around your portal, and just find your Nether fortress and then don't explore anything else. Because if you're unlike me, and you want to have all the new biomes right next to your spawn, you're going to want to have as little of your Nether explored as possible. Which meaning, you can't go exploring that much until the update hits. But don't worry, it's only going to be a few days from now, I think. Because, like, we're on pre-release 3. What was, like, pre-release 4, the last one with 1.14? I'm not sure. 1.15 only had 2 pre-releases, so we're getting very close to the release of the Nether update. So yeah, if you like the Nether Wastes, explore as much of it as you can now. If you like the new biomes, the Warp Forest, Crimson Forest, all that stuff, you can explore your Nether later. And yeah, the Nether update will be dropping in just a few weeks. Like, it's literally like 2 weeks to a couple days from now, and I am actually excited for this. I will be releasing some content on it as soon as this comes out, because I have been dying to show you guys this content, but my iPad can't access the beta, and that's where I record at. So yeah, that's 7 things you can do to prepare for the Nether update in Minecraft. So yes, I hope you found this video informative, and I know I rambled on less than I usually do in my videos. So yeah, I said so, yeah, so much in this video, by the way. This is my first time doing any kind of scripted content like this, so if you like this kind of content, make sure you smash the like button down there. Also, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see more content like this, as it actually is a really good way of letting me know that you want to see more content like this. But yeah, guys, I think that is just about all the time we have for in this video, so I'd like to thank you all so much for watching the video. If you do enjoy the video, then please do make sure to smash that like button down there. If you are new around here, then please do subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when the next video or stream is out. But anyways, guys, my name is Tristan, TryLand45687. Have an awesome day, and I will see you all next time. Bye!